Welcome back to my episode reviews of the original Rescue Bots cartoon. Today, we're taking a look at the episode, What Lies Below. In this episode, we meet Charlie's brother, Woodrow Burns, who is on the hunt for extraterrestrials. We begin this episode with Danny and Flyboy having a picnic in the park, when they are suddenly interrupted by this little flying ball bot that looks like the training droid from Star Wars. So, their picnic is cancelled. Oh no, how horrible for them, as the team must go and catch this rebel robot. They corner it at the docks, where they meet its owner, Charlie's brother, Woodrow Burns.
Uncle Woodrow?
Woodrow.
Uncle Woodrow!
Why didn't you tell us you were coming?
I can't believe it's you! Uncle?
Human term for sibling of a parent.
Yes, Blades, uncle. You know, like how Ratchet is Medix's uncle? You should know this. Even Decepticons have uncles.
Say uncle or I'll shove your nose in your afterburner! Uncle! Gee, I didn't know Decepticons had uncles.
Uncle Woodrow is played by the legendary Mark Hamill, who you may know for also playing Megatronus, aka The Fallen, in the Machinima Power of the Primes web series. Or maybe you've seen him as the Trickster in The Flash, or heard him as the voice of the Hobgoblin in the Spider-Man animated series, or as the Joker in the DC animated universe. Or you may have seen him in this obscure little movie called Star Wars? I don't know, you've probably never heard of it.
What?
Suffice it to say, this is huge! I popped when I heard Mark Hamill's voice. I knew he played a member of the Burns family, I just didn't know it was this episode or this character. I mean, I could end this review right here, and it would be one of the best episodes of Rescue Bots ever! 1,000,000 out of 10. Would watch again. So be sure to let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. Okay, I might as well cover the rest of the episode. Just let me try and calm down first. Okay, Ultra, Mark Hamill is in Transformers. Oh my Primus. Okay, I should be good for a little while. It's so cute seeing the Burns kids with Uncle Woodrow. Aww.
Just let me look at you a second. Cody, you've grown a foot. Now you'll need 3 socks.
Wait, why would he need... Oh, I get it. Very funny, Uncle Woodrow.
That's a real gasser, huh, Mr. J?
I give the punchlines around here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, I just had a crazy idea. Uncle Woodrow? Uncle Sixshot? What if Mark Hamill were to play Sixshot in a cartoon? I don't think I could handle that. I'm already about to faint just thinking about that. Okay, on with the episode. So apparently Charlie hasn't mentioned his little brother before, and he may have been throwing out his mail. Aww. So Woody is impressed by the rescue bots and takes Chase on a joyride. Back at the firehouse...
Pictographs, pyramids, Stonehenge. They're alien artifacts, every one of them.
Well, he's at least right about 2 out of those 3. Like I mentioned in my recent G1 Retro review, the Transformers seem to have a thing with Stonehenge or Stonehenge-like structures, with the standing stones in Beast Wars actually being constructed by the Vok. And of course, there's the Great Pyramids, one of which contained the Solar Needle. The Star Harvester. I don't know of any pictograph connections to Transformers, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are some somewhere in Transformers fiction.
But you kids probably don't believe in aliens, do you?
I'm willing to
happen.
consider the evidence.
Nope,
I
no way.
With all the amazing things humans have on their own planet, why bother searching for us?
Because we're awesome?
Yeah, you are, Blades. Aww. And it's pretty cute how Heatwave teases Blades by making him think that there's a scorpion on him. Aww, now I can see why people ship these two. So Uncle Woodrow presents what he believes to be evidence of aliens underneath Griffin Rock. And while he may be a little bit off the mark, pun not intended, Because Mark Hamill. Anyways, one of his slides does depict a very large energon deposit.
Hey, you can come with me, Cody. All of you. A once-in-a-lifetime journey to the center of the Earth.
You don't know how close you are to that, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Chief Burns forbids his kids from going with their uncle and him using the Forager.
Don't bots have brothers or sisters?
Nope. We're all on our own.
Well, I don't believe that. I mean, you've got Sunstreaker and Sideswipe in G1, Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus in Robots in Disguise, X-Brawn, Prowl, and Sideburn also in Robots in Disguise, Shock Blast and Six Shot in Energon, RC, Chromia, and Alita 1 in The Revenge of the Fallen, Jetstorm and Jetfire in Animated, and, as we've covered in yesterday's Transformers Prime review, Skyquake and Dreadwing are brothers, and twins even, with a split spark. And that's in the same aligned continuity as Rescue Bots.
Please tell me there's no such thing as a Skyquake?
Surely the Rescue Bots must know some bots who have brothers or sisters. Maybe they're just talking about themselves. And all the Rescue Bots are only childs. Aww. Heatwave contacts Optimus Prime about the Energon.
A new supply that could benefit all Autobots for years to come.
Yes, as we've seen a few episodes ago in Transformers Prime, and even mentioned again in yesterday's episode, the Autobots' Energon supplies are always low. So finding a new supply of Energon in Griffin Rock would help Team Prime greatly. The next day, Uncle Woodrow is trying to get the Forager started, when it goes haywire and sends him and Cody tunneling into the Earth. Meanwhile, Optimus Prime arrives at the firehouse.
Since when does Optimus have a caboose?
Danny, what are you doing staring at Optimus's butt? Oh, you mean his trailer. Trains have cabooses, trucks have trailers. He's not Thomas the Tank Engine or something. Also, does Danny seriously not know what a trailer is? By the way, this trailer is totally an actual toy. I almost bought it when I saw it on sale one time.
No offense, Optimus, but how can you pulling us on a trailer be any faster than going ourselves?
Let's just say there is more to this transport than meets the eye.
And by more than meets the eye, he means that it has rocket boosters, which aren't exactly more than meets the eye because you can see them right there. Meanwhile, Cody and Woodrow manage to stop the machine inside the Crystal Cavern. Back with the Rescue Bots.
Statistically speaking, that maneuver should not have worked.
Look at Chase here, saying what we're all thinking. But Cody and Uncle Woodrow soon come under attack by a swarm of big, creepy, crawly spiders. I'm betting he wishes he packed his lightsaber right about now. Fortunately, the Rescue Bots arrive just in time to save them.
Scorpions! No, much worse.
How are spiders worse than scorpions? Spiders don't have big stinging tails. Scorpions do. So Cody and Woodrow are webbed up. Perhaps a reference to the latter being the Hobgoblin in Spider-Man? And the Rescue Bots fight off the spiders without actually hurting them. I guess that would have been too violent for this show. Uncle Woodrow is depressed that his expedition was a failure. So Chief Burns and Optimus Prime agree to let him in on their secret.
Blades. And now that I can speak freely, can I just say how terrifying those spiders were? Not gonna fall for it.
Aww, so cute.
So, you guys, Cyber Knights!
Cybertronians.
Cyber Knights? I think I found a name for one of my membership perk levels.
You've been leaving artifacts on Earth for what, like centuries?
That is a long story for another day. These weapons were jettisoned off-world to keep them far from Decepticon reach.
And so this episode ends with Charlie and Woodrow finally getting along. Aww, so sweet. Well, that was a great episode of Rescue Bots. I can't believe that... Oh wait, it's not over. Just as we get this spark-warming moment, the cavern that they're in begins to collapse. And they're all separated. with Blades, Boulder, Danny, Graham, and Cade going back up the tunnel. Chase, Charlie, Woodrow, and Cody going down another one that just opened up. And Optimus Prime and Heatwave falling down a pit. And that is the end of this episode. Yes, that's right. This episode is actually the first part of a two-parter. But you'll have to wait until next week for my review of part 2, What Rises Above. For now, I'll say it again, this episode was amazing! Having Mark Hamill in a Transformers cartoon that wasn't poorly produced by some YouTube MCN was so awesome! I loved this episode! And I am so glad that there is a second one following this one. So, what about you? What did you think of this episode of Rescue Bots? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you back here next week for the next episode of Rescue Bots, What Rises Above, where we'll see the team make an unexpected discovery. So I'll see you back here next week for that.